piece is called Tightrope, and you can hear the tightrope walker wobbling in this piece. And let's just have a look at the music to see how they achieve that wobble in the music. So if you look at the beginning here, you start P, piano. That means soft, doesn't it? And then this is called a crescendo mark here, which means you get gradually louder, to F, forte, which means loud. So you go from soft to loud, la la, and it sounds like the tightrope walkers wobbled there. I think they're making a bit of a joke with this because it introduces the note C, and the note C can feel very wobbly to start with because you've got to take your thumb off the back there. So you haven't got very many fingers on, have you? And it can feel to start with that the flute's wobbling around, which is quite tricky. And this is where we really have to focus on trying to balance the flute correctly using the 4 points of balance. And this is something we practice in our lessons. And of course, the 4 points of balance are your chin, the side of your hand here, the thumb and the little finger here. And you have this hand here pushing the flute forward and this hand here pushing it back, and that balances the flute out. It's really crucial that this thumb is in the correct place underneath where the first finger goes, and that you feel that you can move the flute forward with that thumb. This is not right because you see how it's making the flute roll backwards. You haven't got any control over it. You've got to pull your thumb back so that the flute's pushing forward like that. You can also have a look in the beginner flute lessons playlist at Dr. Selfridge's video called How Not to Drop the Flute. Let me just screen share that with you. How to Not Drop Your Flute, that one there. So he goes through the 4 points of balance as well there. So that will help you. Later on, when you've learned a D, this is a really good video with some practice for going between C and D, which can be quite tricky as well to balance the flute. But it's something with practice you'll find easier and easier.